What's poppin', y'all? Look, we back with another video. I haven't been here for a couple days. Um, just been on some other shit, but this nigga right here, my boy, I like watching his videos offline and shit.
We have a
Noah Jacob TV. Go ahead and subscribe to my boy. You feel me? Yeah, I can't see his name, but I'm hovering over it. Let me move out the way for a second. Boom. There you go. Noah Jacob TV. All right, so back to where I was at. All right, y'all. So now, with that being said, we finna type in the peptide pandemic is destroying lives.
officially entered the peptide pandemic.
What?
If your best friend ain't doing peptides, you definitely know a couple people that are. Now in Miami, everyone is doing peptides. Do I think it's necessary? No. Do I think it's okay if you do it? Sure. It's your body. You get to choose what you want to do. Just don't be mad when you take an Ozempic and can't have a banana for the whole day. So now we're about to dive into the dangers of peptides. Let's see what's going on.
The doctor's office. I went to get a checkup because I've been off of Ozempic for 2 months now, and I just wanted to see if my body was in better condition, if there were any permanent damages. Kind of in shock right now because I wasn't expecting this.
Meanwhile, breaking news,
I feel like most of y'all go in on this Ozempic shit like it's gonna save your life, but like your heart's pumping, knowing that it can really fuck up you in some kind of way, possibly for the rest of your life. But because you want the weight off so bad, and to try to keep up with the Joneses on some physical shit, not on no money shit, but like on some like Chad and Brad ass motherfuckers, and you end up killing yourself in the process. Where it could have been actually fun as hell for your fat ass just to get himself on the treadmill and really put the work in and really work out. I understand that it's hard, right? There's so much good fast food out here, bro. There's so much good fast food out here. I'm telling you, and even Chipotle now is way unhealthier than what it was before. But that shit bust. I know, bro. I understand. But at the same time, you cannot let that kill you. You cannot let that be the detriment to your life. You can have a better life. You can eat Chipotle every now and again. You can eat Popeyes every now and again. But if you've eaten that shit so much for the past 2 years, why the fuck do you think you're gonna be okay with just I'll eat it every now and again? I can go back from, instead of me doing 7 days, I'll do 4 days. I'll do 2 days or what? No, you can't do no days for a good amount of time, brother, and that's okay. There's ways around it. There's plenty of cookbooks out there. Like, I ain't no motherfucking chef. I eat the same shit for real. If I do switch it up, I count all my calories. I count everything before I cook it and eat it, and I read the back of the label. That's how I go. I read anything I want to eat. I eat whatever. But I read the back of the label to say if it's whole, if it's not whole. But we know our whole foods, though. We know the foods that we should be eating anyway. So I'm done trying to always tell y'all what foods to eat. That's my other channel where I have my whiteboard and my little apron, and I talk about the foods we need to be eating. But for this channel specifically, we are really just reacting to guys that speak on other shit, like things like this, right? And of course, you see me do my workouts too. All I do is push-ups, pull-ups, squats. I need to find a dip bar somewhere. I ain't got a dip bar. I haven't been doing dips in a long time, but I'm about to go on a whole tangent, y'all. Look, just go ahead, tap into bro. Let's see what they talking about. The peptide shit is some bullshit though. You don't need to take any kind of drug, bro. Like, nigga, I smoke weed, nigga, but I don't. That's some different shit. You feel me? I'm talking about like actual drug that you use for your body, like you inject it and shit, or you take like some kind of pill or whatever. You don't need none of that shit for the body. It's the reason why our bodies the way they are, bro. It's gonna take time no matter what the fuck you do. So why not do it naturally, bro? That's all I'm trying to say.
$2 billion lawsuit was just filed against Zepbound, Mounjaro, Wegovy, Ozempic, all the big brand name players in the GLP-1 space for withholding serious side effects that are hurting the general public and doing so in the name of profits.
The most profitable thing since the war on terror. My name's Nick, and I'm the founder of Hoolist. We make drug-free devices that use electrical energy to stimulate the vagus nerve, which, when done right, can calm the nervous system in as little as 30 seconds. I'm from Arizona. This is our warehouse behind me. I grew up playing competitive golf. I was really good, traveled the country. When I was a teenager, I was competing in all the big...
Last year, we took...
Well, let me tell y'all something, because y'all already know on Noah Jacob TV, I'm always going to give y'all the deeper insight as to why this is trending so heavily. Let's think about it. These Ozempic and peptide bottles literally only take cents on the dollar to make. But now if you go online, I know they're selling it for 100x what it actually cost them to make.
Facts.
So I mean, these actual companies are making millions and billions. Their profit is insane.
That Ozempic and GLP-1s and the most common side effects at the time. At the time, the most common side effects were the sulfur burps and diarrhea. It's been about a year since we touched this topic, and since then, thousands upon thousands of people have decided to take these peptides. And with that influx of people is an influx of side effects. And we're going to get into a bunch of the side effects, some foreseen and some people had no idea was coming.
Let's see it. What it do? What it look like TV?
What it look like TV. And I'm back. And that's now, I didn't cuss. Did it a year ago. This was pretty fresh. And the number one, complaint that a lot of people were having were sulfur burps and diarrhea.
Are there any side effects to the medicine?
Oh my God. I have to. Let's keep it real. Let's talk about the side effects, y'all. So they tell you when you start getting the shots that you can have like nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, all of that. What they don't tell you is that she can give you sulfur burps.
Day 322, burp so
Sulfur
loud she woke
burps.
herself up.
The sulfur burps, man. Ugh. Now, this
Sulfur
video is
burps?
no way to shame anybody that's
If y'all know anything about sulfur, it smells like eggs.
Oh, what?
Because there was this one time I went to St. Lucia, and basically at the volcano produces sulfur, and you rub it on your body, it's good for you and all that. But it smells like eggs. Imagine burping, smelling like rotten eggs. Oh,
Man, get
nah.
the fuck. Hell
in these
no.
GLP-1s because they get used for, a whole bunch of reasons. It's just spreading awareness to exactly what these GLP-1s are and what they can do to your body. The GLP-1s work by totally slowing down your whole digestive system.
If you're taking a GLP-1, do not reach out to me for coaching. Let me explain to you what your doctor's not telling you, probably because he himself doesn't even know. He's just trying to line his pockets. When you take a GLP-1, what it does is slow down your digestion. Why do you guys think, oh my God, it turns off the food noise? Why do you think it turns off your food noise? When you take a GLP-1, it slows down your digestion. So all of the food that you eat, instead of digesting, metabolizing through your system quickly and exiting, it is staying in your stomach longer and longer. It just slows it down. So your body keeps thinking, we're full, we're full, we're full. There's food, there's food, there's food. That's why you guys are having no food noise and you're not eating. Now, the insane part about all of this is the quicker your metabolism is, the more weight you keep off your body. So listen to me when I tell you a fast metabolism keeps you lean, and GLP-1 is purposely slowing down your metabolism. So this is why I don't want people on GLP-1 in my program. I'm seeing a reoccurring theme where people are applying for coaching and putting in my coaching application, I'm on a GLP-1 and I want to come off of it. Here's the thing, you've already done the damage. People who have been on the GLP-1 for 6 to 12 months, they've done internal damage. Now they want to come off, right? They did the instant gratification to get the weight off. They think to themselves, I know you women, I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to do it just for a handful of months to get the weight off. And then I'm going to maintain it. I'm going to keep the weight off. I'll eat healthy after. I'll get it off really quickly and then I'll do the things to keep it off. That's not how this works. You guys are causing internal damage. You guys are slowing down your metabolism and then you want to come off of it. And then you want to work with a coach whose only job is to speed up your metabolism. But guess what? Your metabolism has been altered and it is super duper duper slow. It's not burning fat for fuel. So then what happens? You come into my program. I've already seen it 3 times, which is why I said no more. You guys come into my program eating 800 calories a day because you had no food noise. You were on GLP-1. Okay, you have no food noise. Now you come in and I'm like, well, shit, she's definitely nutrient deficient. She's not getting what she needs. I have to increase her calories. And even though I only take you from 800 to 1,000 calories, just a small little stepping stone, and I start increasing your protein, guess what happens? You start gaining weight. And then you start freaking out because, oh my God, you can't gain a pound when you lost it incorrectly and now you're mad when we're trying to fix the problem. So no, people who are on GLP-1, please don't apply for my coaching. It's nothing against you. I love you guys. Your doctors aren't even telling you any of this. So a lot of you are hearing this and going,
I appreciate her so much because she does look like she's very, very fit, and she's denying people that are taking that bullshit. Bro, keep doing you, sister. I fuck with that shit. You ain't no sister, but keep doing you, girl.
Wait, what? Because you don't know. And because I happen to be GLP-1's #1 hater, I have no issue telling this to you guys. If you guys had the mentality that I'll get on the shot, I'll get the weight off, and then I'll keep it off the healthy way, you guys have not changed your habits. You guys have not learned sustainable lifestyle habits to keep the weight off, and you guys have slowed down and altered your metabolism. So you see there's a problem here. Like I said, no shade to anybody who's on a GLP-1, but if you've already been on it for 6 months to a year and you've altered your metabolism, coming to a coach, it's a nightmare for both of us. Hey, love you guys. Bye.
And that makes sense too, because I've done my fair share of fitness coaching. And in reality, it's the workout and the diet. And a lot of the times it's necessary for us to eat a lot because we need to actually eat the protein that's going to build our muscle. If we're not eating anything at all, for sure, you'll lose a lot of weight. But are you putting on the muscle and actually getting the physique that we really want? It doesn't really work like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really big on just doing it the natural way. I always think back to ancient times, like hunter and gatherers. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like cavemen. I'm sure they were super fit. They were eating good and they were working out.
Okay, great. Wait.
Calories in, calories out, bro.
You haven't taken a
Ad
single note
takes.
this
I'm gonna just
entire
talk
meeting?
over this shit, but calories in, calories out, y'all. Calories
said
in,
a whole-
calories out. Y'all do that efficiently. You count your calories. You count your protein intake. You anywhere from like I said, I'm right now. I actually lost some weight. I'm 157 right now. I'm about to get my weight back. But I'm definitely shredded as a motherfucker. Hold on, let me. There ain't no, you feel me? I don't lack, bro. I don't lack. You feel me? Like there ain't no issue. But at the same time, right? If you count everything you're doing, you will definitely get there. You read the back of the label and you count your calories and your protein intake. You need to have your highest macro needs to be protein. Under that needs to be either your carbs or your fats. Whatever one you want to go with, you have your protein, then you're doing your high. And the next highs will be either, depending on what you want, healthy fats or healthy carbs. But if you're doing carbs, you need to incorporate fiber with your carbs. If you're not doing that, okay, then do healthy fats and high protein, a decent amount of fats, and then the lowest amount is going to be the carbs. But if you're incorporating fiber into it, okay, low fats, high fiber and carbs, but the highest is going to be protein. Protein, let's say 180 in protein, then you got like 150 or shit, probably under 100, like anywhere from 90 to 140 grams of carbs with good fiber within that. Shit, low fats. Calories in, calories out. If you used to eating 4,000 calories and you big as shit, cut that. How about you go down to 3,000? You still eating a good amount of food, but how about you go down 1,000? How about you go down 500? How about you go from 4,000 to 3,500? And then from there you gradually go to 3,500 to 3,200 because maybe you can't do a 1,000 cut that fast. Okay, 4,000, 3,700, 3,300, 3,100. Let's get to it.
But what she basically said is by taking these injections month after month, after a while, it totally changes your biology.
Peptides are up your biology. Would you inject insulin if you weren't diabetic? No, because you know exactly what happens. Your blood sugar crashes, your brain runs out of fuel, seizures, coma, death. It's not a maybe, it's a cascade. So why are people injecting peptides like it's the next wellness trend? Peptides are signaling molecules. And when you send a signal, your body responds. All of it, not just the tissue you're targeting. You're talking about hormone release, immune modulation, collagen synthesis, neurological function, all firing at the same time from one injection in a body that didn't even ask for the signal in the first place. And no peptide signal operates in isolation. You push one pathway, you're pushing hundreds, maybe thousands, in a system whose full complexity nobody, not your med spa, not your biohacker, not your researcher, fully understands yet. And there is no large-scale human clinical trial data. None. Listen, your body already makes peptides in the right amounts, at the right time, for the right reason. Your job is not to replace that with a syringe. Your job is to create the conditions for your body to do it on its own.
Like I said, I'm just here to spread awareness. I just want people to know what they're dealing with if this is the decision that they choose to make, man, because it has gone way beyond just sulfur burps and diarrhea. We have all seen Ozempic face. We all seen it.
But I can't get over those sulfur burps. You know, I just can't get over it.
Like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, come on, man.
Oh,
Yo, man, these GLP-1s are...
I'll be honest too. I like my girls with a little bit of thickness on them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't all about.
can't lie.
The
I
thing
can't
is
lie.
that like social media will literally just warp
But
people's minds.
That
and
don't
if
mean
they see
overly.
a lot of
No, but
people
hold
doing,
on, now, because we can't do the overly. We got to make sure what we know. Slim thick is a thing, right? But at the same time, motherfuckers be thinking that 200 pounds is thick, and that's what they want. So I don't even know about you, Noah Jacobs. I know what you mean with the little thickness. I like my bitches thick too, but not like how thick are we talking, bro? Like, let's be real with that. We have to really be logical, and we have to really be aware of how thick we talking, bro.
on social media, most of the times people will just start doing whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But me, I like my shutties thick. You feel me?
Private part assassin, man. You ain't gonna have a butt. You ain't gonna have nothing left messing with these GLP-1s, man. Be careful out there for the women, Now, just for the sake of health and for education, I'm going to discuss what it does to the men. We're going to discuss what it does to the men. And fellas, don't nobody out there get any unhealthy ideas. Just take the information and move on with it. Nobody use this information out there, please.
Ozempic penis.
And I'm just, whoa, what? That was a crazy.
Hey, yo, you
first
paused
two
right at
words
the
of
wrong
next
time,
couple.
gang.
Nigga is saying it like a villain demon.
Ozempic.
What I was gonna say was this.
Ugly.
Wow. What I was gonna say was this. If it includes like injecting into your body, just move with caution. Like, I don't move.
Bro, just move
with
away.
any
Don't
injections into the
do
body.
that, bro. Y'all tripping.
Because now it's going into bloodstream, DNA, all this different stuff. Just move with caution. But now let's get into what this demon of a guy is saying right here.
And move on with it. Nobody use
Hit that
this
like button,
information
family.
out there, please.
Ozempic penis. Hold on. Right in the balls. No. You take these GLP-1s, you lose so much weight, your suprapubic fat goes down, your medial inner thigh fat goes down, all of the fat around your junk goes down, your penis is much bigger. I like There's much more junk in the trunk, as opposed to the negative side effects of Ozempic face, Ozempic body, Ozempic vulva. Ozempic penis, baby.
There's the ad.
Hell nah, he's for sure selling peptides. That is a great way to sell the peptides.
He's selling that shit, bro. You can tell he got, bro.
Make it bigger.
And that he paid for that dusty ass leather jacket nigga with his Ozempic checks. Fuck that nigga, son.
It could give it the illusion because all the fat around it is going away, but it's definitely not making it bigger.
The ad for guys to get on.
Collab with Extends.
Yes.
Bro, see, this is shit I'm talking about, y'all. And see, niggas like him need to go to fucking jail, my nigga.
FBI, open up!
What is up, everybody? We are here at
Ad
Medieval
take,
Times,
yeah,
and we are so excited to tell you about our new show.
We've got new stunts. We're performing.
Fellas, don't nobody out there get no crazy ideas, man. All it would take right now is for Ozempic to do a collab with Honey Pack, and half the country would be walking around 130 pounds, man. It'd be 6-7 dudes walking around 130 pounds.
Comment below if you've ever taken a honey pack. I've never taken a honey pack. If I were to take a honey pack, I would be jumping off the walls in every single room. I might just like fly to the moon if I took a honey pack. I ain't take a honey pack. Nah.
Fellas, don't get no crazy ideas. But you know what it does to your outward appearance, we can all see. except for with your privates. That's something new we just learned now. But it's a whole bunch of side effects that are unseen that we are just figuring out right now.
You thought Ozempic face was bad? That was just a distraction. Wait till you hear this. A massive study with 16 million users found that these people were 9 times more likely to get pancreatitis. I've taken care of many people with pancreatitis. It is painful, expensive, and it really sucks. That is not just a common little side effect. They also had a 4 times greater risk of bowel obstruction and 3.5 times risk of stomach paralysis. What you're hearing on the news about this is too little, too late. But somehow the conversation keeps getting reduced to celebrity before and after pictures and their saggy skin. Why is that? Because if people in the media started asking harder questions, like what happens when you chemically force the body to stop eating so much by slowing digestion? It's because these conversations get really uncomfortable really fast. But here's the part that should really make you stop scrolling. While the public and the media were celebrating this miracle breakthrough, major financial institutions are projecting this category to just explode. I'm talking a 10x explosion here. From $5 billion in 2020 to $50 billion in 2030.
I told ya.
Tens of billions of dollars, and for who exactly? This isn't just a health
Bro,
trend. This is
they
an
out here the
economic
amount of money they making off y'all. This is all that need to be said. This is a money grab. If y'all niggas are not going natural, nigga, y'all are out. That's the out, bro. I'm telling you, in with the natural, out with the fake shit, bro. Y'all boys be safe. I'm out. I can't do this no more longer. If y'all want to go ahead and subscribe, his buddy channel is Noah Jacob TV. Let me move out my way. Let me move it out. Boom. There he is. Boom. All right. We ain't doing this shit. Real niggas, stay natural, bro. Zeke, on God. Y'all be safe.